Western fascination with exotic Eastern culture began much earlier than we generally think. And in every goddamn iteration, it turned into some really weird shit. First it was the Indians, the dot on the head kind.
This spot is a sacred adornment. It's a portal, an opening through which all light, goodness, rejuvenation, joy, and ecstasy may enter the human form.
A vagina?
Get out!
Not the feather in the hair type.
'Cause my child, Indian parents name their children after what happened on night. They make love for baby. If the earth shake with earthquake, on night they make love. And that baby is born from that lovemaking will be known as shaking earth. You understand, broken rubber?
You got whites, fully disconnected from anything related to yoga, doing it as a stretching hobby. You also have the Chineses, with the Kung Fu.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15.
The fake martial arts and the magic needles. And finally, when it came down to the Nipponese's turn, what they brought on was truly disgusting. Sure, you got the predecessors and they had their own share of oddities, but even amongst all Asian countries, none come close to the depravity of the Japanese. Just like Michael Jackson, Woody Allen, Roman Polanski, R. Kelly, and the great Jared Fogle. Sometimes, out of a quagmire of pedophilia, something greater can arise. So yeah, some pretty cool stuff comes from Japan. But let's be honest, there's more weird than not. You have the otaku, and then you have the weeaboo, and finally you have the hikikomori. And all of those are disgusting. But to me, the most disgusting is the weeaboo.
Do you not like it?
These people invented cultural appropriation before we even knew what the hell that was.
To them, they probably thought I was just moving out of the way, but I was actually setting up to where their blind spot was. The sad truth is that they weren't even a challenge. My family couldn't handle me. I had a surprisingly strange affinity for sharp objects, particularly kitchen knives when I was a kid. I actually carry this because I've become a little bit more dangerous without it than with it.
They predate Rachel Dolezal by like 15 years.
I identify as black.
And the best part is, Japan doesn't want them either.
とにかく日本のアニメが大好きなデイビッド君。
スリッパ履いた方がええと思うで、デイビッド。足の裏カチカチやで。
履いたない。
見て、これで上がって見て、畳やで、しかも。畳やった。これはなかなかやな。誰この子。
紹介して。日本橋のメイドール。
もうデイビッドはオタク。
はい。この私のコレクション。
大好き。
彼女はいない。
おらへんの？意外あるか。デイビッドバイトは？
バイトはない。
じゃあこのお金はどうしてるわけ？
私の両親はお金持ちから。うわ
あかんわ、それあかんわ。
You can't escape to Japan, David-kun. I mean, how does this really happen? Is it like parental neglect? Either way, if your child becomes that, then you did something wrong. There's actually an official term for this disease. It's called Japanophilia. No relation to pedophilia, but just a funny coincidence.
Is there a lesson for you?
Well, he's dead, so, in general, you always have to be careful.
And I guess technically some of these guys are both. Weeaboos are also unique in that they permeate every part of society. You got Taliban weeaboos, you got political weeaboos, and I'm sure if you look close enough, you'll find a weeaboo near you too. The greatest thing about all of this, the Japs are the world champions of skin cosplay. They put on anybody's outfit. White, black.
And I think to myself, what a wonderful world.
They just don't care. And maybe that's the lesson, that the world is bipolar. On one side of the world, you'll have a black girl named China, and on the other side of the world, you'll have an Asian girl pretending to be black. We have reached equilibrium.
How did you feel? I didn't feel anything.
Just when you think the weeaboos have been beat back, we are now living in the age of the K-pop stans. Somehow everybody forgot that boy bands and girl bands were out of style, and we've once again come full circle. So now it's the Koreans' turn to get some of that good white people money. The core demographics for this phenomena are teenage girls and 40-year-old very, very sad women. I'm pretty sure that some gay guys also really like this stuff, but mostly the guys that like it are like David Dokun. And you don't want to be like David Dokun. You got white people hanging out with goats, pretending to be spiritual. You know what? I want some goat shit with my stretches. Don't even get me started on white people and Buddhism. White people love them some Buddhism. The faker it sounds, the better it tastes. All Charles Manson had to do was mention just a little bit about ancient Eastern mystics, and that was enough.
But it is a swastika. That would be Germany, wouldn't it?
No, that's not a Nazi. Hitler got that sign from mysticism and reversed it. He did the same thing, only he did it backwards.
And every white woman knows that there's no better way to find yourself than to travel halfway across the world and ask a random homeless guy to read you your fortune. There's a real weirdness to this fetishization. I know what you're thinking. There's no way. Only the best and brightest among us participate in skin cosplay. But who would have thunk that there's a real high concentration of weirdos that do this?
안녕하세요. 저는 지민입니다. Hey guys, I'm finally Korean. I've transitioned.
How dare you!
In K-pop, there are the sasaeyongs and the anti-fans. They participate in a very clever sport called period writing. This is where they compete to see whose blood writes the grossest letter. All this cult-like behavior comes down to vulnerable people wanting a place to belong.
こっちで来てハマった。こっちだけ。日本好き。日本大好き。大好き。
And if you don't believe in anything, then you'll fall for everything.
Mark, give me the Zuck. I'll try my best to do it for you. What's the whole Zuck thing? Z-U-C-C.
Look, I can't take away what people like. Trust me, I wish I could. So to all you adults out there that love to dress up in costumes, watch 2,000-year-old lollies, or fantasize about young-looking Asian femboys, to you I say, gross. And if you're a parent, and you see your little boy or little girl hang up posters of Jimin, you grab them firmly, shake the shit out of them, and tell them that if they don't quit this shit right now, you'll kill their mother, then them, and then yourself in a murder-suicide. That should put some sense into them. At the end of the day, it's your duty as a parent to instill a sense of identity into your child. And when people love their own culture, then they can proudly share it.
Black outside, China inside. I am Chinese. I'm the Black Dragon.